Hey, it's Shawn Wright, Brad Fowler, Century 21 Wright Realty. This is the BS show, and it's Monday, and it's the Monday edition of the BS show. Brad, how was your weekend?
Went well. Did a little traveling. Got back to my hometown of Asheville. Left everything in good shape and came on back.
I'm glad to have you back. How were the mountains pretty?
Oh yeah, very pretty. The leaves aren't changing yet, but they're starting to change colors a little bit. It's pretty, and got to see some old familiar faces. It was fun.
Did you see the Brent Mansion?
I did. Yeah, I drove by it. It's at a distance.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah. All right, good. Just making sure it hadn't run away or anything.
Not yet. No.
Is it still the largest single-family home in one residence?
As far as I know, it is. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I just got back from about a week-long stay in Panama City Beach. Great weather. Got to spend time with my family. It's real cool because the whole Wright family goes down there all at the same time. We're all at the same hotel. It's a really cool getaway. And then now my in-laws both go down at the same time. Now they don't stay in the same hotel we stay at. They stay down the street. I guess they're too good for us. I don't really know.
So the whole family goes down.
The whole family goes. Now they're evacuating. It's mandatory evacuation, so we got back just in time. So now it's taking me about half the day to get back in the swing of what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm glad y'all kept me up to date and got me going. No, not really, but that's where we are. So let's talk some NFL football.
Always.
As a Raiders fan, I know I've given you crap all season so far about Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
Now we're in, week 5, week 6, and he's got more sacks and more forced fumbles than the whole Raiders defense.
Yes, he does. It's always been the case. He's always, they let a good one go.
But is Chucky going to use that money to get him another quarterback, or is Carr the quarterback?
I think Carr's going to be the quarterback, but they got to do something. Their defense is definitely needing some help.
Yeah, the draft's only a couple months away.
That's what we've been saying the last 25 years.
Hey. Remember, it was a tuck.
Right, yeah, it was.
All right, so let's go over some games for the NFL right quick. The Titans are playing the Ravens. What do you think about that game?
I believe the Titans have a good chance to do it.
I think they're going to take the Ravens down. Joe Flacco's kind of a bum. Marcus Mariota, he's going to start flying, so Duck's got to fly.
There you go.
So I've got Titans over Ravens, and this one hurts. I'm a Falcons fan, lifelong Falcons fan. I can't even see how it's possible we're 1-4. I think at the end of this season, if this keeps up, Quinn's probably going to start looking for a job here pretty soon, whether it's this year or next year. You can't have that many offensive weapons and not score points.
Right.
You got to be able to score the football.
Yeah.
I know JJ's a Steelers fan, and the very first thing he said when he walked into the office this morning is, "How about that Steelers defense?" But I don't care who your defense is. If you got Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman, Matt Ryan, Malcolm Sanu, all these offensive weapons, they ought to be able to score the football.
Should, yeah.
So that's. But I'm going to go on the limb. We're going to beat the Bucs, get back on the right trend, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, old bearded Titans old quarterback Fitzpatrick getting Fitzmagic this week. So
why start now?
Yeah, why start now? Let's end this. So then we got the Bills, who they just recently beat the Titans this week. They've got the Texans, so I put that game on our list because obviously the Texans are in the Titans division and we're right outside of Nashville and Murfreesboro. So what do you think about the Bills and the Texans?
I think the Texans are going to do it. They just got the defense, and had a close game this week, so I think they're going to pull it out.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And then everybody's Cinderella team, the Browns. I got the Browns over the Chargers. I think they're just going to do it. And I noticed a cool stat. Did you see the thing paralleling the Steelers season and the Browns season this year?
No, I hadn't seen that.
Ever since they tied in week 1, they've had the exact same results every single week since then.
Okay.
It's like tie. It's like tie, loss, win, loss, win.
Yeah.
So if the Browns win this week, the Steelers are going to win this week too. So there you go.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. And then I already hit Khalil Mack. So Century 21 Wright Realty, we got some relentless agents. They'll do everything they can to put the client, find them the house. If they can't find you the house, they will go find you the house. You want a house in a certain neighborhood, certain price range. Obviously, it's got to be within reason. They'll go out and find you that house. They're relentless. They define mediocrity. and deliver extraordinary service. So call Century 21 Wright Realty. This is the title sponsor of our show. 615-895-9710. 615-895-9710 to get one of those relentless agents at Century 21 Wright Realty. Now we're going to transition over to NCAA football, and I know this is kind of my forte. You're kind of the NFL guy. I'm a UT alum, Memphis alum, MTSU alum, so I like talking about all three of them. UT's not back, obviously. We're still rebuilding. This may be the worst the team's ever been, but I think we're going to play a really close game against Auburn. It's not going to be a blowout. Their offense struggles. Our offense is not even existent. Both teams have decent defenses. It's going to be a close ball game. It will not be a blowout. UT covers. Then Vanderbilt's got Florida this weekend. Man, I was so upset when Tennessee got boat raced by Florida and how bad we looked, and then they go off and beat LSU last week.
Right.
So I definitely going to take Florida over Vanderbilt, but it's going to be like this. I'm going to say Florida by 10.
Okay.
Georgia beats LSU, and I think they beat them pretty handily. All right, now to MTSU. MTSU's on a 2-game winning streak. They beat Marshall. They beat FAU, and when the Lane train pulled into Murfreesboro, they're going to take care of FIU this weekend also. And then, as a Memphis alum, U of M upsets Central Florida. Puts Central Florida's first loss since 2 years ago. I'm tired of them claiming national championship. U of M's going to take that down.
I agree.
Yeah, go Memphis. All right, let's talk about the real estate market a little bit. I don't know how many people have been paying attention. If you've been on the fence about buying, you've been on the fence about listing, the real estate market in the past month and a half has taken a severe turn. I'm not going to say we've hit a bubble and we're going down, but we're definitely for a readjustment. If you've been on the market about putting your house on the market to sell because you were watching that upward trajectory and you're going, well, it's going to keep growing, so I'm going to just wait until it goes to the top, we may have already hit the top. We may be starting to come back down. So if you're one of those people that's been on the bubble about going, hey, we need to list our house, but we want to wait till we've hit the top, I think we're coming the other way. So if you've been that person that's been on the bubble, you need to go ahead and get out there and get it listed. On the flip side, it's still a seller's market. There's still not that many houses. The inventory is not that large. So buyers, it may just be a minor adjustment, come right back up. But if you're buying when you've got to take into effect the raising of interest rates we're going through right now, we still have supply issues. We still have these real estate investment trusts that are coming through and buying everything they can buy. If you're a buyer, if the rates go up another 0.5% or something like that, they're expected 2 more rate increases by the end of the year. If we get 2 more rate increases by the end of the year, you're going to lose $40,000 worth of buying power most likely. And even if the prices come down a little bit more, that $40,000 worth of buying power is not going to adjust for the way the market is.
Right.
So if you've been a buyer that's sitting on the fence and you're going, hey, I'm waiting for these prices to really come down, the interest rate increase and the buyer the price drops, they're not going to balance each other out. It's still better to buy now than wait. And don't listen to the Dave Ramsey thing about you got to save 20% down to buy a house. That's just absolutely not true. If you look at the cost of money economically over a 5-6 year period, by the time it takes you to raise that 20%, you've actually lost a lot of money on the interest. So it's actually not a good thing to do. It's going to cost you money in the long run saving the 20% than getting a 3.5% or 5% down payment and just paying the payment. So if you've been on the bubble about buying or selling, now's the time. Like I said, Century 21 Wright Realty's glad to take care of you. 615-895-9710. 615-895-9710. This is the BS Show. Comment on us below and tell us, hey, what you want us to talk about other than football. And we're going to get to one more topic. And I don't care where you stand politically. I think we all need to come in as unite as a country. There's too much division. There's too many people fighting. There's people getting divorced over who they voted for president. It's ridiculous. But I want to say this to celebrities and athletes and all that. We don't care what you think politically. No. We don't care. You're no different than Brad or myself or JJ or China we have sitting here. We all have political opinions. We all have the right to our different political opinions. You're still my friend if I don't agree with you, and I still will be your friend if you don't agree with me. Everybody has the right in this country. It's a free country. Everybody has the right to believe how they want to believe. But we don't need to hear all these celebrities. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I have zero. If you're a singer, sing. If you're an actor, act.
If you're an
I don't
athlete,
care
go play
what your
ball.
political stance is.
Yeah.
Last thing I care about.
Last thing we care about. Go help some needy people, or go use your money for good. We don't need to know how you believe politically. It doesn't do any good. It's just like arguing about politics on Facebook. Are you ever going to change anybody's mind? No. Just do your thing, live your life, and be peaceful. Yeah. I'm Shawn Wright. This is Brad Fellas, BS Show. Out.
I have one quick thing. More serious note, I was at the nursing home, play a little bit of guitar, and I like to go in there and sing to some of the patients in there. I found this one old guy, and I asked him how long it's been since he's had a visitor, and he says it's been months. He can't remember the last time, so thought I'd sit down and sing him a song. And I'm no singer, but I sat down and played a little bit and kind of had a tender moment, But I put my hand on his. I said, "Sir, I sure hope you get better." And he put his hand on mine. He says, "I hope you get better too."
Well, let me ask you this: was it a song about a piano man?
No, it was about politics.
About politics.
I'm not a singer, so I can talk about politics.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. All right, Brad Fowler, Shawn Wright, Century 21 Wright Realty. This has been the BS Show. We'll be back on Friday. We're out. Woo-woo.